everyone, and joining us today are Ajay Devgn and Saif. Welcome to the Quint. How are you guys doing today?
Tired.
I'm very happy.
He's going for a holiday and I can't afford to go, so.
Oh, okay. So, I was watching a really old interview of yours which came out around Kache Dhage, and you said
We did interviews during Kache
Yeah, there are tons of videos. You should just go through
For
YouTube.
Lahiri or something.
So, you said that both of you all have very different personalities. Today, when you came back together on this set for Tanhaji, what was it like?
I think, also Kache Dhage was a film about like downtrodden son of the soil and this spoiled brat from a city who's like got everything on a platter. So in that sense, if they cast us, obviously there's this kind of ideal cast, me and him for that sense. So I think that's what I must have meant then.
But are you guys very different?
I don't think we're that different in outlooks at all.
That's why we got along very well, I think, day one.
Right. And speaking about Tanhaji, especially when you're making a film which is based on historical references, what was the challenge for you guys?
No, the script is written and there's a lot of work done on it. There's research of 2 to 3 years on it, especially history and how the characters would behave. So you...
Okay, no, so I'm saying history changes according to who's doing the talking, okay? History is an argument told by the winner, usually, of that area. So now, in our scenario, the history of the situation is, and the popular history and the correct history, is that Tanhaji was Shivaji Maharaj's right-hand man. So in that sense, he's a quintessential hero. I mean, he stood up against oppression and basically, in focus, fought this incredible battle, a secret kind of assault raid. There's a responsibility to have like a character like that. You've got to treat it with, you've got to honor the character, but you also have to entertain the audience. You can't preach at people. You have to engage the audience. So it's a fine balance that the makers have to strike between, in a country like ours, keeping the reverence balanced when you're dealing with people like Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Also, history does not have everything. I mean, you have a start, middle, finish. But how did they go through the whole process has to be written. It cannot be 100% correct because it's not there. So you have to weave it. You have to keep this in mind that you don't wrong it.
When the trailer came out, Ajay, there's a line in the trailer which says, surgical strike on the Mughal Empire. Do you feel like it's a fair thing to say in today's time, the political environment that we're in?
What is the political environment?
Because we did see a surgical strike last year. So is it trying to make it more topical?
No. It's just that people know what surgical strike means because of a film called Uri. It is another term for guerrilla warfare, which has been happening. So it's not because it's something we have created. It used to happen during the times of Shivaji Maharaj. He was the one actually who started guerrilla warfare. Otherwise, he could not have won any war. So how does that connect? I didn't understand.
I'm trying to understand if it's trying to make it topical in today's time, because surgical strike obviously is...
It's a word that resonates.
Yeah, why not? How do you explain
I'm sure
people?
The marketing people must have thought...
Yeah, how do you explain people that what the film is all about? You will use today's term, right? You will not use a term which people do not understand the language.
Right. There's also this scene in the trailer where we see the Maratha flag being waved. And as we know that Maratha flag is basically just saffron color. And in the trailer, we actually see an Om symbol on it. So do you think
then it's not there. We've removed it.
Okay.
Because it was technically wrong, not because we came under pressure.
Also, I feel like...
Because we spoke to some historians and they said there was never a Om in the thing, so we removed it.
That's great. So when the script came to you guys, what stood out for you?
Everything, the characters, the sacrifice, the bravery. As Saif said correctly, that you can't go and give lectures. You need to entertain, people need to see the film and enjoy it also. So, and it fell into the right category of, a proper, which will engage the audience and touch them. So it's everything put together.
For me, it was a very cool role. I think it's the most challenging acting I've had to do so far because it's very theatrical and expressive, and the environment is a slightly unhinged character. So he performs things much larger than life. That was new for me because I'm quite, capable of trying to be at least restrained. There's at the core of it a very entertaining story.
So the film comes out on 10th
of
January, and we're hoping to see you and rock the theatres. And thank you so much for speaking with the Quint.
Thank you very much.